Pavani garu?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Whenever you are ready, yeah, you can start.
Yes, I'm ready, sir. Okay. Shall I start?
Yes, madam. Yeah.
Okay. Namaste once again. Thank you for joining the session. Today's message is from Master Parvati. It's a huge learning for me also, because it was not an ordinary thing, not a regular thing for me. I had quite a bit of learning all these days before reading the message before you. So first of all, when I read the message, I was actually thinking how to present here in the session. But all these days, in my regular life, I had experiences that to become like Master Parvati, it takes a lot of sadhana, lot of practice, lot of learning and wisdom. So what I understood is, minute to minute we have to be aware. That's what I learned all these days. And yes, we were always learning all these things, but sometimes the subtle things, it takes a lot of time and understanding to implement. First of all, it should be imbibed in us, and then we can implement all the wisdom which masters are saying, like Master Parvati. And before coming into meditation, I was especially I heard from the society or the storybooks or the epics or the elders saying that she did a penance to get Lord Shiva as her husband. But just to have a husband, the people used to say that you have to do a lot of puja to get a good husband. That was what I heard in my childhood. A lot of puja for getting a good husband, and lot of dana. That means giving money and giving food, giving clothes, everything to people around you, just to get good children. That's what I used to hear in my childhood. So when I couldn't get convinced with those words, but it was always a confusion for me. But when I came into meditation, when I read Parvati Mata's message, it was clearly being said that she didn't meditate to get a husband. She understood the purity and the divinity of the relationship between two people, two beings, two divine beings. We are all divine, and the relationship of marriage or wedding, two people becoming connected with this marital relationship. So what is this all about? She understood that when she gets a husband like Lord Shiva, then it is very beneficial, and it is not beneficial is a small word actually. She understood that it gives a huge spiritual growth for her soul, and she already knows that she and Lord Shiva are not different. And just what I felt, nobody told me this, but what I felt, learning and understanding her wisdom, I may be right or wrong, I don't know. But this is my intuitional feeling that they're already one and they have split themselves. And she meditated, and by splitting themselves into two, Mata Parvati did lots and lots of meditation, and then she improved her level of consciousness, soul consciousness, and she again merged into Lord Shiva, which is called the Ardhanarishwara Tattva, which we call in Sanskrit or Hindi or Indian languages. Ardhanarishwara Tattva, that means we are all Shiva. Basically, we are all Shiva. Our soul is Shiva, and the Prakriti Mata, or Mother Nature, or the Mother Universe, universal energy, which represents Mata Parvati's energy. That means the essence of Lord Shiva is Mata Parvati, which is Prakriti Mata, which is Mother Nature, and the essence of Mata Parvati is Lord Shiva. Both are not different, and nobody is praying here and to just to get a materialistic result, not at all. And two souls are becoming one, or one consciousness is split into two and then they are again merging. And in this process there's a great learning happening, and great spreading of the consciousness in all of the universe. That's what I understood, dear friends. uh, After reading the message, we will all share our knowledge with each other, and I would like to know from you and learn from you all, and I want to really listen to the insights which you get. And before that, here in this message, as it is given by Mata Parvati to Master C.Aruna in the form of auto writing message. And this is one of the message from the great masters, 40 masters who gave messages to Master C.Aruna, and Master C.Aruna received all these messages in the form of auto writing. And we should thank Master C.Aruna for giving such great wisdom, and through her the great knowledge of great wisdom of great masters flowed to us. It reached us, so we should thank Master C.Aruna. And Patriji also, we should thank him, because he created such a platform for us to share this wisdom. And obviously, by listening to this wisdom, our soul is growing day by day, minute to minute, second to second. We are learning and trying to imbibe and then implement. So it's very difficult to implement, but we are really trying. So we should appreciate ourselves also for doing this kind of heroic act of improving our soul wisdom. And here Master Parvati was born to parents, Himavan and Menavati. Their parents are, father is Himavan, and mother is Menavati or Mainavati. It is a bit, both of the names are being used in the internet. So she was born to them. And previous to the incarnation of this birth as Mata Parvati, she was Master Sati. She took birth as Sati, and she married Lord Shiva. When she took the incarnation of Sati, she was born to Daksha Prajapati and Prasuti. They were her parents, Sati's parents. And Sati is a great master, because after doing lot of meditation, both of their parents, her parents, Sati's parents, meditated a lot, and they meditated and prayed to worshipped and to Adi Parashakti, Swarupini. And she was very much convinced by their penance, and she told that she would becoming as a child or daughter to them. and and she also told that whenever she's disappointed or insulted, she would go away from them. And Adi Parashakti means, in Hindu mythology, Adi Parashakti means the source of energy, the ultimate source of creation. We call her as a mother of creation, Adi Parashakti. So goddess of creation is Adi Parashakti in Hindu mythology. So Sati took birth. That means she is the consciousness of Adi Parashakti, and she took birth near the parents Daksha Prajapati and Prasuti. And she was growing uh, beautifully, because there was a lot of soul evolution happening while she took birth. And Daksha Prajapati was very, very happy looking the powerful daughter, and he always wanted such a powerful daughter. And when she grew up, and she felt she wanted Lord Shiva to be her husband, because only Lord Shiva can match to the energies or the consciousness of Adi Parashakti. Daksha Prajapati didn't like it, because he was a king and he wanted her daughter to be the wife of a great king like him, with all the riches, all the materialistic comforts and all. But Sati listened to his father's words, and she married Lord Shiva by doing great penance. And Shiva also was convinced, and they both get married. But when uh, Prajapati, after Lord Shiva and Sati's marriage, he conducts a yajna. That means it is a um, you might call it a ritual in Hindu mythology, where fire is being lit, and in the fire lot of herbs and all are put, ghee and everything are put, and they invoke all the gods and goddesses by performing that ritual. And Sati was not invited, and her husband Lord Shiva was also not invited. Gets to know that she and her husband were not invited, but her sisters, the other sisters, were coming to her mother's and parents' place. So she was very much anxious to go to her parents' place, and she goes in spite of Lord Shiva warning her, without invitation you shouldn't go to such place where there is no invitation. But she couldn't resist herself. She wanted to meet her sisters and parents. She goes to that place, and where the yajna, that means the ritual, where the fire is lit, and all the gods and goddesses were being invoked. She says to her father that gods and goddesses should be invited by through meditation. All these masters should be invited, because masters respond to us through meditation. That is the correct way and the right way of connecting with a master. That's what she says. And Daksha Prajapati didn't like it, because he used to think that being rich and being powerful as a king, and having all the materialistic comforts and power, he then not up to his level, and they don't have the power or money or anything. And he insults Sati and her husband, and regarding her clothing and her status and everything. And Sati was enraged by the words of Daksha insult of her father insulting her husband. So her father challenges her to show her meditational powers. If she is so good in meditation, or if meditation is really so wonderful, so he asks her to show her her meditation powers by converting or transforming her physical body into ashes, and Master Sati does that. And while the time of converting or transferring her energy, physical energy, or all the meditative powers into ashes, or when she was sacrificing herself in fire, she remembers her husband, and conveys to her husband that she's leaving this incarnation as Sati, and um instantly Lord Shiva understands through his third eye, through his Jnana Netra, and that her incarnation, and he was enraged with anger, and this is it. So we can't continue the story because the message is also important, and in the particular time we have to finish the session. All this I had to explain because there is the mention of Master Sati by Master Parvati. So we have to understand the incarnation. So those who are not acquainted with this knowledge, even I was not acquainted clearly. I just read, and please correct me if wherever I'm wrong. So thank you so much. This is the background, and we shall meditate, and then read the message of Mata Parvati. 2 or 3 songs I'm going to sing. In that Mahishasura Mardini Stotram, which is written by Adi Sankaracharya, Jagadguru Adi Sankaracharya, is also I will also sing that. And first of all, this Mahishasura Mardini Stotram, when I was just closing my eyes and listening to the stotram sung by the very wonderful singer, I'm not able to recollect her name, but she sang so very good that as and when I closed my eyes, there was a lot of fear in me, that I felt the energy in the stotram, and I thought I couldn't handle this much of energy. I can't sing this, but I really coped up, and I put a lot of courage I accumulated to sing this, and I just wanted to sing this because I couldn't get a perfect song for Mata Parvati's energies or consciousness, which can equate her energy. So before coming here also, I was really feeling very weak, and now as I came into the session, I'm again recollecting my energy and to sing before you, and I'll just try my best. Please connect with Mata Parvati's consciousness, and let us celebrate her consciousness. She, with her meditation and practice, and with her soul evolution, she has become the mother of creation. So how much we have to learn from her. So let us first connect with her through these um, lyrics of Sri Jagadguru Adi Sankaracharya, who has written so very wonderfully. I don't know the meaning, but each word is carrying a lot of energy. So thank you for giving so much of time, for your patience. Let's start meditating. Let us sit in the comfortable position as we usually do, and after coming into the proper posture of meditation. Let us close our eyes and be with our breath as far as possible. Let us observe whatever is happening inside us. Let us enjoy this meditation. Let us enjoy Mata Parvati's presence and all the 40 masters' presence. First song is Sri Kamakshi. Kamakshi means mother of creation. Shri Kamakshi Shrita Janara Rakshaki Shri Kamakshi Shrita Janara Rakshaki Shri Kamakshi Shrita-jana-rakshaki Sri-chakra Rajeshwari Amba Shri Kamakshi Shrita-jana-rakshaki Sri-chakra Rajeshwari Amba Shri Kamakshi Sritajana Rakshaki Chandrasekhara Thang Saririni Chandrakala Dharitri Chandrasekhara Thang Saririni Chandrakala Dharitri Chandrasekhara Thang Saririni Chandrakala Dharitri Mantra Yoga Pitha Madhyavasini Mantra Yoga Pitha Madhyavasini Madhava Sodari Mamava Shubhagari Madhava Sodari Mamava Shubhagari Shri Kamakshi Shrita Jana Rakshaki Sri Chakra Rajeshwari Amba Shri Kamakshi Shrita Jana Rakshaki Bhava Bhaya Harini Papa Samharini Bhava Bhaya Harini Papa Samharini Shiva Shakti Chintamani Bhava Bhaya Harini Papa Samharini Shiva Shakti Chintamani Navarasa Purita Nada Swarupini Navarasa Purita पूरित नादस्वरूपिणि नमो वरद आनन्द रूपिणि नमो वरद आनन्द रूपिणि श्रीकामाक्षि श्रितजनरक्षकि श्रीचक्र राजेश्वरी अम्बा श्रीकामाक्षि श्रितजनरक्षकी. Please continue your meditation, friends. ब्रह्मानन्दम् परमसुखदम् ब्रह्मानन्दम् परमसुखदम् केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् ब्रह्मानन्दम् परमसुखदम् केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगन सदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगन सदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् ब्रह्मानन्दम् परमसुखदम् केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगन सदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यम् एकं नित्यम् मचलो सर्वते साक्षिभूतम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलो सर्वते साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि एकं एकं नित्यं विमलमचलो सर्वते साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि 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 आ आ आ Please continue your meditation, friends. ऐगिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरवन्द्य शिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते ऐगिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्य शिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरधर्षिणि दुर्मुखवर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि कल्मषमोषिणि घोषरते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरधर्षिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि कल्मषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमणि तुङ्गहिमालय शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते मधुमधुरे मधुकैटभ भञ्जनि कैटभभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि शतखण्ड विखण्डितरुण्ड वितुण्डितखण्ड गजाधिपते रिपुगजगण्ड विदारणचण्ड पराक्रमशुण्ड मृगाधिपते निजभुजदण्ड निपातितखण्ड विपातितमुण्ड भटाधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अहिरण दुर्मद शत्रुवधोदित दुर्धर निर्जर शक्तिभृते चतुर विचार धुरीण महाशिव दूतकृत प्रमथाधिपते दुरित दुरीह दुराशय दुर्मति दानवदूत कृतान्तमते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि शरणागत वैरि वधूवर वीरवराभय दायकरे त्रिभुवनमस्तक शूलविरोधि शिरोधि कृतामल शूलकरे दुमि दुमि तामर धुन्दुभिदाद मनो महोमुखरीकृत दिङ्मकरे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते धूमि धूमि तामर धुन्दुभिनाद महोमुखरीकृत दिङ्मकरे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि निजहङ्कृति मात्र निराकृति धूम्रविलोचन धूम्रशते समर विशोषित शोणित बीज समुद्भव शोणित बीजलते शिव शिव शुम्भ निशुम्भ महाहव तर्पित भूत पिशाचरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते धनुरनुषङ्ग रणक्षणसङ्ग परिस्फुरदङ्ग नटत्कटके कनकपिशृङ्ग पृषत्कनिशङ्ग रसद्भटशृङ्ग हतावटुके कृतचतुरङ्ग बलक्षितिरङ्ग घटद्बहुरङ्ग रटद्भटुके जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरललनाथ तथेयि तथेयि कृताभिनयोदर नृत्यरते गडदा कुकुथो गडदादिकताल कुतूहल ताल गानरते सुरललनाथ तथेयि तथेयि कृताभिनयोदर नृत्यरते कुकुथो गडदादिक तालकुलु कुतूहलगानरते धुधुकुटधिमितध्वनि घोरमृदङ्गनिनादरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय 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 जप्य जये जय शब्द परस्तुति तत्पर विश्वनुते झण झण झिञ्झिमि झिङ्कृतनूपुर शिञ्जित मोहित भूतपते जय जय जप्य जये जय शब्द परस्तुति तत्पर विश्वनुते झण झण झिञ्झिमि झिङ्कृतनूपुर सिञ्जित मोहित भूतमते नटित नटार्ध नटी नटनायक नाटित नाट्य सुगानरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते आई सुमन 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 सुमनोहर कान्तियुते श्रित रजनी 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 कर वक्त्रवृते आई सुमन 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 सुमनोहर कान्तियुते श्रित रजनी 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 करवक्त्रवृते सुनयन विभ्रमर भ्रमर 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 भ्रमराधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सहित महाहवमल्लमतल्लिक मल्लितरल्लिक मल्लरते विरचित वल्लिक पल्लिक मल्लिक झिल्लिक भिल्लिक वर्गवृते शितकृत फुल्लस मुल्लसितारुण तल्लज पल्लव सल्ललिते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अविरल गण्डगलन्मदमे दुरमत्तमतङ्गजराजपते त्रिभुवनभूषण भूतकलानिधि रूपपयोनिधि राजसुते आई सुदती जन लालस मानस मोहन मन्मथ राजसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कमलदलामल कोमल कान्ति कलाकलितामल भाललते सकल विलास कलानिलय क्रम केलिचल कुल हंसकुले अलिकुल संकुल कुवलय मंडल मौलिमिल बकुलालिकुले जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते करमल करमुरलीरव वीजित कूजित चितकोकिल मञ्जुमते मिलितपुलिन्द मनोहर गुञ्जित रञ्जित शैलनिकुञ्जगते निजगणभूत महाशबरीगण सद्गुण संभृत केलितले जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कटितटपीतदुकूलविचित्रपयूखति रस्कृतचन्द्ररुचे प्रणतसुरासुर मौलिमणिस्फुर दंशुलसन्नखचन्द्ररुचे कटितटपीतदुकूलविचित्रमयूख तिरस्कृतचन्द्ररुचे प्रणतसुरासुर मौलिमणिस्फुर दंशुलसन्नखचन्द्ररुचे जितकनकाचल मौलिमदोर्चित निर्भर कुञ्ज कुम्भकुचे जितकनकाचल मौलिमदोर्जित निर्भर कुञ्जर कुम्भकुचे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते विजितसहस्रकरैकसहस्रकरैकनुते कृतसुरतारक संगरतारक सूनुसुते सुरथ समाधि सुजातरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते पदकमलं करुणानिलये वरिवस्यति यो न दिनं सशिवे अयि कमले कमलानिलये कमलानिलय स कथं न भवेत् पदकमलं करुणानिलये वरिवस्यति यो नुदिनं सशिवे अयि कमले कमलानिलये कमलानिलय स कथं न भवेत् तव पदमेव पदं पदमित्यनुशील यतो मम किं न शिवे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कनकलसत्कलसिन्धुजलैरनुषिञ्चति ते गुणरङ्गभुवं भजति स किं न सचीकुचकुम्भतटी परिरम्भसुखानुभवम् तव चरणं शरणं करवाणि नुतामरवाणि निवासि शिवं जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते तव चरणं शरणं करवाणि नतामरवाणि निवासि शिवं जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते तव विमलेन्दुकुलं वदनेन्दुमलं सकलं ननुकूलयते किमु पुरुहूतपुरीन्दुमुखी सुमुखी बिगसौ क्रियते तव विमलेन्दुकुलं वदनेन्दुमलं सकलं ननुकूलयते किमु पुरुहूतपुरीन्दुमुखी सुमुखी भिरसौ विमुखी क्रियते मम तु मतं शिवनामधने भवती कृपया किमु क्रियते। जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते। अयि मयि दीनदयालुतया कृपयैव त्वया भवितव्यमु मे। अयि जगतो जननी कृपयास्ति यथासि तथानुमितासि रते। यदुचितमत्र भवत्युररि कुरुता दुरुतापमपाकुरुते। जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते। यदुचितमत्र भवत्युररीकुरुता दुरुतापमपाकुरुते। जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते। 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Last 10 seconds. I request you all to keep your eyes closed and listen to Mata Parvati's message. Messages from Mata Parvati, 29th June 1994, 12:30 p.m. I was the wife of Lord Shiva. Before my incarnation as his wife, I was Sati, who was also his wife. Yes, I gave away, or rather wanted to end my incarnation as Sati because of my father's immaturity of understanding the importance of my husband Shiva in divine religious activity. Invocation of various kinds of masters was an essential part of that activity. While all were doing it through vocal means, I insisted that they call all those masters through group meditation. By such means, not only do masters descend, but they are also pleased with the right way of our calling them. I told my father in 100 different ways that only meditation and self-understanding are the essential tools for the evolvement of a soul. But how would that foolish father listen? I reached my father's house only to be insulted as a meditator. He told me, just get out. This religious activity does not require meditators. It is only for normal social people and not for people who meditate and talk about meditation. I said, please try to understand at least that even if I'm wrong, not knowing anything about meditation, my husband and others with him cannot all be wrong. Why are they all so happy and so calm if it were not for meditation and its results? But I could not convince him. I was so very emotionally enveloped with feelings of anger and failure to make my father understand that I told him I can still prove that meditation and self understanding are the essential tools for my evolvement. Then he said, if that be the case, show me right in front of everyone that you can die without leaving a trace of your physical elements. I said, I will do it. I then gathered all my inner energies through my emotion of anger and failure. I suggested myself to burn the body that I resided in. While I was doing this, I had an impulse to be with my husband Shiva and gave him the message that I existed no more physically. On getting the message, Shiva immediately perceived all this through his third eye and was furious at my father and said, the havoc I cause now to you is through my meditative powers. Let me see if you have any other way to survive, and went away in anger. Upon learning the truth a few years later, my father also started meditating. Never I retook sorry. Next, I retook incarnation to be with Shiva and learned many things along with him. After the demise of Sati, Shiva was detached from the world and was in deep meditation. I was drawn towards Shiva from the beginning and wanted to be with him as his wife. My father in this incarnation was a meditator, and so automatically we all were tuned to meditation, astral travel, etc. By the time I was 15 years, I could, through my energy, create anything you could mention. I repeat, by the time I was 15 years, I could, through my energy, create anything you would mention. Well, despite this much progress, Shiva would still not recognize or notice me, although he came many times to our palace. Then I decided one fine day to quit the palace and sit in meditation right in front of Shiva to get his approval for marriage with him. Well, I meditated that way for 3 years, and then only could I get his attention. He said that having reached a certain state spiritually, I cannot be a very ordinary husband. To which I replied that I do not require an ordinary husband. I am interested in spiritual development, and with you, I feel I can get whatever I want. And thus, our relationship started and continues even now. I have a message for all meditators. Be impeccably involved in your daily activities as much as you are involved spiritually. Then, spiritual education, knowledge, understanding shall automatically flow into you as and when situations and times demand. I repeat, I have a message for all meditators. Be impeccably involved in your daily activities as much as you are involved spiritually. Then, spiritual education, knowledge, understanding shall automatically flow into you as and when situations and times demand. So, folks, we have not been anything different from what you are today. But today, we all are pleased to see and listen to the understanding that has dawned upon you all. This is your evolvement and progress from the past. Your current progress and development will be reflected in the future. I repeat, your current progress and development will be reflected in the future. Good afternoon, Aruna, and Madam Aruna is also reciprocating. Good afternoon and thank you, Madam. 1:12 p.m. The message, receiving the message was completed. Uh, let us be in silence for a few seconds, dear friends. I would request you all to please come back if possible. Otherwise, you continue your meditation, friends. Thank you so much for listening the message. Listening. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Pavani. Wonderful, wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Yeah, it's huge wisdom, great wisdom. So it takes some time to imbibe this wisdom into us. And Mata Parvati says that our everyday life activities are very, very crucial and important, and we learn much, much from those situations, life situations. And let us get deeply involved in whatever we are doing, but not with attachment, but like an observer. And let us learn from each and every job or karma we do, and let us learn from the people around us, the beings around us. It may be animals, birds, or insects, rivers, trees, plants, or human beings. It might be anybody, children or the elderly people, masters or the um, people who are on their spiritual path. We can learn from everybody, and we can learn from each situation. So when we try to learn, when we try to be in that moment and do that work, then only all the spiritual wisdom flows. That's what she is saying. And I can totally connect with that wisdom. Nowadays, this is the learning which I am undergoing. Yeah, every situation is very important for us. And I read somewhere that every situation, every person is your guru. So let us treat everybody in the same manner. Let us see the master in everybody. Let us see the guru in everybody. Then only we can realize the guru in ourselves. And when we realize the guru in ourselves, then only we can see the guru in everyone. So we have to become that master like Master Parvati. We are on that journey. Really, we are very courageous souls to say this is a heroic journey which we are undergoing. And let us not lose our courage, and let us not lose our patience. It needs lots and lots of patience, as Mata Parvati, with so much of patience, she continuously did her penance until and unless she uh, got the attention of Lord Shiva, and they became one with her patience. And she is the Shakti Swarupini in Lord Shiva, and she is the power of Lord Shiva. She, with her meditation, with her spiritual wisdom growth, with her patience, she became the mother of creation, mother of love, mother of devotion, what not. So she has become the Adi Parashakti. She has become the form of energy which we are uh, experiencing now, each moment. And yes, we have to realize that we are also that energy, that consciousness. We are also Parvati Mata. Thank you. I think I exceeded the time today. Thank you so much for being so very patient. Yes, sir.
That was a wonderful session, Pavani garu.
Thank you.
I would have stayed for I don't know how long time. Your narration and all the information that you have shared even before meditation. I was just wondering from where you get all this information, So it's so nice to listen the whole essence of Parvati. So very grateful to you. And the message itself is awesome. There is so much in there, starting with the importance of group meditations, meditation and group meditation. And then the importance of how she's reborn as Parvati, and then how the parents were conducive to be connected into meditation. And then the fact that she sat in for meditation for 3 years to connect to Shiva. So it is so very beautiful. And this continuously confirms how important it is to meditate and meditate. So very grateful to you and Arunaji and all these masters. Thank you. And your singing was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you. Great wisdom. Thank you. Rakshama.
Hi, Pavani. It was a wonderful 1 hour, 10 minutes. I just don't want this session end at all. It was everything was just wonderful. I mean, as I was meditating, I was like, my body was also enjoying it so much. Like, I don't know if I have to observe my breath or just observe how my body is just feeling with the music. So it was wonderful. And even the message is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's so powerful. It's so powerful. And it's so true. We are all Parvati Mas.
Yes. Thank you so much for connecting with Mata Parvati. Because I'm also feeling emotional actually. Before coming to the session, it was I was doubtful whether I could do the session or not. I just collected all my courage. Actually, I was feeling that I was not eligible to do this because I'm still learning. I have many things to learn. That's what I was feeling. But I requested her to help me. Thank you so much.
Her presence was, I can't even say felt. It was overwhelming.
Please come again.
I can't say felt it. It was so overwhelming. I mean, it's too little to say. I felt it. Like, her presence.
Can understand. Because that was the feeling which I got when I listened to this Mahishasura Mardini Stotram. Right from my childhood, I listened to it many times. I used to sing also casually before God and parents or elders used to insist to do puja. So I couldn't understand what to do. So I used to just sing because a little bit of singing I know. So I used to sing, but this power I couldn't feel after coming into the meditation. And when I closed my eyes and listened to the lyric and the tune, and everything was perfect, and it's so powerful. That's what I felt. Same as you. Even I was feeling. I'm able to connect with your feelings.
Thank you so much, Pavani.
Thank you, Rakshanaji. Thank you. Yeah.
Hi, Pavani. It was really very powerful and very blissful. I didn't feel that like I've been meditating, but somehow I was not connecting. But with these songs, I was like, I'm feeling like that some energy is coming and so very blissful. Thank you so much. Your voice is so very sweet, and I could feel that. And the messages from Parvati Mata, it's really great. Thank you again. And is there any like a YouTube channel or where you sing and do these meditations that we can progress with that, or is there anything that you're doing that could really help for us?
Actually, it is in my mind, but I'm not able to get that courage because it needs a lot of work, time. We should give time. So yeah, there
Yeah, exactly.
is
Yeah.
in my mind actually to create a channel, and actually a channel is there, but I'm not uploading any songs in that. Yeah, I should do that. I'll
Pavani.
try my.
Okay.
Yeah, Sabita ji, however, we have all these messages in the YouTube playlist. So in each of Pavani ji's sessions, while she is taking these 40 messages from 40 masters, so all these are with her voice during the meditation. So you have that playlist. I will share that here, and then you can go through them.
Sure. Thank you, sir. That would be great. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Pavani. It's a great session.
Thanks a lot for your words, beautiful words. Thank you so much.
Can you also send me the link, please, to listen to the talk?
Sure. I will post it here in the group chat here. Yeah, Marathi ji.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Malati, ma'am, do you want to speak?
No,
Share
no.
your experience. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
But
So,
your singing was so good.
thank you.
It just transformed me from here to somewhere else. And Mahishasura Mardini, I know the whole lyrics, so I could,
Yeah.
I was actually singing with you.
Thank you. Good. Yeah, I managed.
Me too,
somehow.
same thing. I was singing with you.
Wonderful.
Since
Wonderful.
I know the lyrics, I was like, yeah.
Please excuse me if there were any mistakes.
Oh no, there were no mistakes at all. It was
Thank you.
Not
absolutely
at all. It was so
beautiful.
powerful. It's so
I know.
powerful.
I know.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, Neelima.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi.
Seeing you after a long time.
Yes. Great to
So
see you
happy.
also.
Yeah,
Great to see you on the video. Yes.
so happy to see you, and so happy to attend your session from the beginning. And yeah, the meditation was so intense. And when you're singing the song, it's like, as everyone's saying, it's ultimate. And I'm so glad today, today morning, Madhu was also mentioning about the importance of mantra, the way, how we have to use, and, we have to read the energies. And, even morning, Ram was also singing the song from Annamaya Kirtana, just to be as we are. And even today's session now, like Parvati Ma's message is also like, we derive ourselves from the daily activities of what we do. And a couple of days before, I was also speaking with Sharda Garu, and she was telling me to write down my dreams and to look at my dream every day of what I wanted to become. And that's nothing but, to what we wanted to do. So it was such a beautiful session. And especially when you're saying about Parvati Ma, the only thing which I have in my mind is that, like, how selfless they were, like how, the way of reuniting is nothing but just working for the greater cause. Yes. And when you work for the greater cause, even you and me also reunite, right? That's what I see from them. It's all like Parvati Ma, Shiva, and also Ganga, they just all work for the greater cause, and that itself is nothing but reuniting and just becoming one. And that's what I feel. And thank you so much, Auntie. Glad to join for your session. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Neelma. Very precious wisdom you have shared. Yes, reuniting the greatest purpose, highest purpose, for the universal well-being. That's ultimate. And every couple, everybody should reunite with that our Shiva in our consciousness, in our soul, should unite with that universal cosmic energy, and that oneness should happen. Thank you, Neelima.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank you.
Yes, Sharda garu.
Namaste, Pavani garu.
Namaste,
sir. So, thank you. What to say, Pavani garu? It's so wonderful. So wonderful. First, I would like to start the message that was received. Received from last year. Parvati Mata said, while I was going through the book Untold Story of Sita, so the Sita Mata has mentioned about Parvati Mata in many ways in that book, right? So I was thinking of that, and when I was meditating, Parvati Mata gave message that it is in her words, you have to bath in cosmic energy to cleanse your body. And she said, I didn't understand at the initial stage that what she was sharing. So when I asked her in detail, so she said she has meditated for years and years. So the cosmic energy that she has received through her meditation cleansed her body in that way that she got connected to, I mean, she emerged in Lord Shiva. So she mentioned that Lord Shiva is nothing but a higher consciousness. So when you meditate, you will unite with yourself, with your higher self, with your higher consciousness. So this is how you have to connect. Means just we have to meditate, and that meditation cleanses our energies, and in that cleansing process, maybe all the unwanted energies will lose, and will be like much more we bring much more consciousness, and we connect to our true self. So this is what she has shared. And now today I felt that we all have bathed in your meditation with the cosmic energy. We all have to bath. So that's so wonderful. Your singing was so wonderful that easily, like how Raksha ji said, even I couldn't feel my body, my breath. I don't know what has happened, but yes, I felt happy at the end. And today again, received another message from Parvati Mata during meditation. What she said is, change the consciousness of wherever you put your consciousness, change that. That means since childhood we have habit of doing certain things in the same way. So she said to change that pattern, to change that consciousness. So in whatever we do, you have to replace your old thing with a new thing, right? So that means we knowingly or unknowingly, our consciousness is spreading in the universe, knowingly or unknowingly, though we meditate or not, we are spreading our consciousness to little bit. But when we change that consciousness, what she said is, when you change your consciousness, and your consciousness helps others to change their consciousness.
So this means that that means we are helping. That means we are becoming the medium of this whole shift. So
Great.
so when we change ourselves, when we change the consciousness of ours, and whatever we do, that brings change in others, around surroundings, and also that consciousness, the whole shift happens in other beings too, not only to the people, but in the other beings as well. And this is how she said, when this shift happens, automatically the whatever the we are doing, we are giving sacrifices of animals in the name of God, that will get end, that will comes to end.
Okay.
So this is the message that was received. And yes, the C.Aruna ma'am's message is also so wonderful. That means Parvati Mata message as importance of meditation. And also one more thing is how she left her body. The imbalances, when a person gets its anger, when a person is imbalanced in his emotion, his or her emotions, the results, how the results will be. So this is a bit one more point. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful message you received. Thank you for your sharing. Thanks a lot, Shardagar. Yeah. Deepa also raised her hand previously. You want to speak, Deepa? Okay. Sabita Gar. Sabita ji. Sabita ji. Your hand is raised.
Probably it's from the earlier one, Pavani.
Recently I saw.
Okay.
Okay. Sabita Garu, you're on mute. Do you want to speak?
Sorry, Pavani garu. I think as Ramgaru said, it's from the previous thing. I didn't lower my hand. But again, I really thankful for your session. I was doing this from morning as well. We had another session with Sharuji, right? At that time you sang. So that was like this, and that is like so beautiful. I really enjoyed this session. So as Ram sir also should send the playlist, definitely listen to them, and hopefully we'll meet again for some more sessions. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Sabita Garu. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your encouragement.
Pavani, Deepa is on the line.
Yeah, Deepa.
1 second.
I was doubting Deepa is my sister, my cousin.
Okay. Is it? I see Annapurna Garu unmuted herself. Annapurna ji, you want to talk?
No, I spoke, sir. Deepa.
It's okay. We'll wait. No hurry. So Parvati Mata also told that whatever we are experiencing now and learning now, in future we will know the impact of all the wisdom we are acquiring here. So that also I was feeling very happy listening to that. Yes, Deepa.
Sorry, I think I was not able to speak earlier. I had some internet issue.
No.
I just wanted to say that the entire Mahishasura Mardhini Stotram that you have sung is definitely no joke. I'm sure there is a lot of breath work that needs to be done, because I did sing this myself sometime couple of years back, but when I was given to sing the stotram, I mean, I'm a semi-trained singer, not very fully trained like you probably, but I just picked up a few verses of it. I couldn't dare to sing the entire stotram. That is something I really wanted to thank you for doing it. And I really do not know how much of effort, I mean, how much of strain it would have had on your voice and on your lungs. But that is something I really enjoyed, and I was amazed that you have sung the entire Mahishasura Mardini Stotram, which for such a long time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Deepa, for attending and for your beautiful words. Thanks a lot. Actually, it carries a lot of energy, more than the
Yes,
breath work.
yes.
Each word, my God, how did Jagadguru Adi Sankaracharya write this? It's unimaginable. I felt that it is a universal flow which he got while writing. He connected to the whole of the universe, and then he has written that script, that lyric. That's what I
Yes,
felt.
yes, there's so much of vibration in each word, and the singing entire thing is definitely no joke. It's not an easy task. I mean, we are all very grateful to have you do this for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepa. Thank
I
you
must
so
thank
much
my
for
mom who insisted me to join this session. I did not know about this, and I was probably not keen on joining because I was again got carried away with my daily work. She insisted me to join. I must thank her for doing this today. Very grateful to both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. I'm surprised to see you here. Pleasant surprise. Thank you. Yeah.
That was good, Pavani Garu. So meeting families in meditation is the best thing.
Yeah.
Just like all these messages we keep hearing, how they are connecting through meditation. So
Yes.
wonderful.
Even I didn't expect her. She's very busy with her work, and yeah, it is daytime for them. They stay in US. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Busy is a very subjective thing, Ram Garu. Pavani is my cousin, and I think we die for her singing. We die for her singing, and any opportunity that we get to hear her, our family members, we don't leave. And what you said is really right. Meeting family members in meditation, yeah, that's a very different feeling altogether.
So Deepa Garu, not only you guys die for her singing, also we all meditators do the same. Wait for her singing.
I know.
Ramgaru would have to show our special gratitude to Patri sir because he brought her to this platform. Otherwise, after so many years gap, we are hearing her voice. Thank you to Beam team also. We are very lucky to hear Pavani's voice once again. Thank you.
Thanks to Pavani Garu.
I should thank you all, sir. I was feeling actually grateful when you were meditating. This the true feeling which I'm sharing. When I was singing, I was feeling so very grateful towards all of you who were meditating because you have given me the opportunity. Thank you so much. And yeah, yes, I think sharings have completed. Today it took a longer time because everything was lengthy today.
It was the flow. It was in the flow, Pavani Garu. So it really was wonderful. I think it's about even the group energies. I'm sure it was just not one or the other element. It was all the elements came together in this session.
Absolutely right. Group energy means a lot.
Thank you again. And if you allow, then we end the session, Pavani Garu.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I want to thank all the friends who have written in the chat. Thanks a lot. Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste, friends. Have a wonderful evening or a wonderful day. Namaste. we meet back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Germany time for a meditation and wisdom sharing by Master Raksha and Usha. Namaste.
Namaste, Ram.
Namaste, Malati ji. Namaste.